What's up, everyone? Mark Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Yes, we're back on the topic because I read the comments, guys, and I gotta admit, I've never seen such a polarizing topic. Now, I want to explain what I said in the last video. So it seems that either people just read the title and expected me to say something, so just commented that they're mad at me and they're unsubscribing, or they only watched the first 4 to 5 minutes of the video. I will state again and again for the third video, there is never, ever, ever, ever an excuse to assault somebody like Mike Van Wyck did to Jeff Nippard. Ever an excuse to do that. However, I will say that if you are smaller, you do not want to invite or provoke a larger person to hit you. That's just simple stuff. Like, yeah, you know, you might have a lawsuit if a large guy comes and attacks you, but you're still getting punched. You're still getting hurt. There's still a risk that you're taking that might injure you permanently, temporarily, or even unalive you. Okay, that's what I was saying. You don't poke a bear. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. With that being said, a lot of what I did was comedy. At least what I think is comedy, where I was saying what Jeff could have said, right? I didn't think he actually said that, right? It was comedy. Like, hey, man, you think I really think he said that? No. It was what if. However, when Mike walked away in the video, we can replay it. We don't have to. When Mike walked away, if I was Jeff, I'd have just been like, cool. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to let this go because this guy's obviously big. He's obviously angry. I don't need to poke that bear. However, with that being said, you had Greg Doucette go off about John Bravo's video that John was wrong, that there's never a reason to assault somebody. I think all three of us agree on that. There is nobody who thinks more than me that assault is never the issue. Now, if you do assault somebody, just realize that there will be repercussions. For example, if you are disrespectful to my wife or my daughter in front of me, I'm probably going to attack you. And I know full well that that will lead to repercussions, perhaps being arrested, perhaps being sued, perhaps even doing jail time. And that is something that I am willing to accept 100% if I do choose to take those actions. That's all I was saying. But I do want to play Greg Doucette's video. I do want to play it. And I want to go over this new footage from Jeff's camera that we were lacking beforehand. Before that, I would like to play this quick ad because it ends at that is 6 hours. It's 6 hours from ending. Watch it right now, and we will get to the video. Happy Halloween from TigerFitness.com. But Mark, it's not even Halloween yet. That's right. You want to be able to wear this shirt on Halloween day. So here's what we got for you. 15% off top brands. This amazing, exclusive Halloween Tiger Fitness shirt. Free with orders over $125 plus double rewards points. Go now, TigerFitness.com. Happy Halloween, everyone. There we go. Let's go to Greg's video, guys. So this is Greg's video, and he was using John Bravo's content because John's the one who got us this content. Okay, and John gave us some very nuanced opinion. If you don't subscribe to John Bravo, it's John Bravo TV. If you don't subscribe to Greg Doucette, which everybody who watches my channel does, I see the analytics. Well, just watch the damn video. Anyway, I'm going to play a portion of this video here for you. This is exclusive content of me talking about exclusive content, of Greg talking about exclusive content.
They released only that 6-second clip. Why did they only release that 6 clip when the footage from prior to that we see here is so important?
And so here's the footage of what transpired before the assault took place.
So this is the footage we were waiting on. This is the footage that comes from Jeff's cameraman's camera. The cameraman who also got assaulted, who shouldn't have been assaulted. Mark, he was just pushed. Yo, you don't lay your hands on someone or you will face the consequences, guys. It is what it is. All I was saying is, even though there's consequences, I do not want to be beat up by a guy larger than me. Like I said in the prior video, if you're bigger than me or you have cauliflower ear, I'm not fighting you. I'm just not going to do it.
Hey, Mike.
All he said was, hey, Mike.
Let's go over here.
Jeff Nippard is doing a set of curls. At the end of the set, on his last rep or two, he says, hey, Mike, and he finishes his set.
Okay, that's exactly what happened.
Hey, Mike.
Maybe he's trying to make good on things. Let's watch this a little bit further. Thank you, Greg.
That's all we know from this. He didn't say, hey, you well, Mike. He didn't say, hard. He didn't make fun of his tan. He didn't.
Bro, it is next level how Greg trolls Mike Israetel, even on videos that Mike Israetel's not even in, which I believe there's another video that Greg just did. I did not have prepped. I just saw it when signing on. We might just go on. We might just have to pull that up during this video because that is something to talk about. But let's see how long this one takes.
Do anything. Let's analyze his tone. He's doing a set. He's training. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
I don't get that he wants to have a fight. If he did, he would say,
that.
hey, Mike. Now, if it was the opposite, if it was Mike doing the set and he said, hey, Jeff. If I'm Jeff, I'm scared. And upon completing the set, this is what happens next.
Let's go over here.
Jeff turns his camera to ensure that he's going to record this. And then he walks up to Mike. Remember, are you not going to feel a lot safer while a camera's recording than if it is?
Greg's right. Greg, you're right. I would, if there's a camera rolling, who would think there's going to be funny business involved? Who would think that?
Isn't recording? If Jeff were slightly nervous that perhaps Mike was possibly going to be a threat to him, that he perhaps might hit him, would he not want to have a camera to ensure his safety? Why do people have dash cams on their cars? But just because Jeff had a camera present, and just because many of you wouldn't have approached Mike because he's a big, scary man with tattoos, doesn't mean that Jeff doesn't have the right to approach him. Remember, he didn't get up in his
those head tattoos are scary, not going to lie.
face. If he got to within 1 foot of him and started yelling at him,
don't you like how you put the Canadian measurement in there just for you Canucks?
it's a different story. He got to 10 feet away from him. Mike then approached him. Vic never said, do not approach me. Do not approach me.
Do not approach me.
If a man walks up to him and says, hi, my name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
The woman can't throat punch the man. That is equivalent to what happened here. And so I guess I screwed up. When Mike Israetel approached me at the Olympia with a camera and made fun of me, I was supposed to assault him. Of course not. This is ridiculous. I could have said, Mike, I don't like you making fun of me. I don't want to be in this video. And so turn it off. And I could have walked away. But I can't assault him. That is ridiculous. And so people who think that you can resort to violence because of something somebody said, in particular in a video, what is wrong with you? Put on your
Greg, is that all we got? Like, there was other things said, right? Hey, Mike. There was something else said. Like, we're still missing some footage, right?
thinking cap, or don't go out in public. You need to read some books. You need to touch grass. And remember, this video, it was caught in 4K. If anything, this exonerates Jeff even more. You were thinking, no, this is going to show a new light, a new picture.
No, Greg, you're right. I said that in the prior video. I don't know how that was misconstrued. I said that in the prior video. There is never, ever, ever a reason to assault somebody like he did. I'm just saying, you don't want to poke a bear.
If you think it's cool.
You just don't want to poke a bear. I haven't even seen this video, but anytime Greg trolls Mike Israetel, I haven't seen Mike's review on this. Man, it's been a good weekend. Friday night, my high school team won. Saturday, 49-7, crosstown rivals. Saturday, 28-0, playoff win for my 11-year-old team. Today, I went hiking with my family. Kids are carving pumpkins. Great day. But anytime Greg trolls Mike Israetel, we just got to watch it.
Physically bully people? Dope. Finish the job. Hide the body. Hope the police never find it. Because if you don't, they're coming for you.
If you think it's okay to bully people like that, well, you better finish the job. What if they come back later in life, a year later, 10 years later, plotting their revenge?
Wow.
Speaks out against Mike Van Wyck. Now remember, in Mike Van Wyck's, but remember, unlike Jeff Nippard, Mike Israetel is a trained jiu-jitsu fighter. He's also 237 pounds, unlike Jeff Nippard, who was 175. And so Mike gives his opinion on what he would do. And does it in fact involve a crowbar and him being beaten senselessly over and over and over again until he can never walk normally ever again? Well, stay tuned and find out. Never give Dr. Mike a crowbar. That's literally the only thing I took away from the video. We all have those fantasies. Me handing Dr. Mike a crowbar behind my back. Dr. Mike ain't hitting you anywhere.
Ben Wyck. The video where he talked about people who like suck at their sport but are short,
Right. So that's
whatever. Like that actually applies much more to me than it does to Jeff.
And so Mike's saying, look, what Mike Van Wyck applies more to me than it does to Jeff. Jeff is a natty pro. I'm still an amateur getting 6th place in my last competition because of my tan.
Maybe it's just historically inaccurate. I don't know if Mike Van Wyck has ever competed in bodybuilding.
And so remember, Mike isn't aware of Mike. He says, I don't even know if he's competed in bodybuilding. Mike Van Wyck is literally an IFBB pro. He placed 13th out of 15 as an IFBB pro, but perhaps he never had a proper tan when he set foot as an IFBB pro. As an amateur, clearly had the proper tan because he did in fact get 1st place.
What do I think about the situation? Let's have you do a set really quick and then I'll ramble.
And so what exactly does Mike think about all this? Remember, he has a very strong opinion.
Jeff is a pro. Like, he's just categorically out of your league to criticize about jackness.
And so this part, Mike Israetel did in fact get it wrong. He's saying Mike Van Wyck can't talk about this because he's categorically out of his league, that Jeff Nippard is a far better bodybuilder. Remember, Mike Van Wyck is an IFBB pro. And so he does in fact have the experience, the genetics and so on, as well as the abuse of performance-enhancing drugs. Now remember, Mike has stated in previous videos how performance-enhancing drugs can in fact alter your mind. It increases that dominance.
So yeah, Mike didn't have the full information. Like Van Wyck is a damn good bodybuilder.
Hierarchy, where a man feels he needs to have power over other men.
Like all I feel is rage.
Where you're the true alpha, and how dare you say anything against me?
Gives you a lot of leeway to criticize like legit competitive pros.
And so he's saying, you know, Mike Van Wyck can't criticize Jeff Nippard because he's not an IFBB pro, but he is.
if he had the brain power to, he would have delivered some sort of nuance. And then if that were the case, he would have actually been like, oh yeah, cool, Jeff, thanks for the response.
And so Zach is saying, look, if he had the brain power to actually make a response, he would have said something with substance. But what he said, it makes no sense. It's an...
assaulted Jeff, and Jeff was a different person. Maybe he was a Mike Van Wyck kind of person, maybe worse. And then he let it cool off.
And so consider this, Jeff says nothing. He sits there and he takes it, smiles about the whole thing. But Jeff is the kind of person that gets his revenge later. He plots it out, plans for it.
Then, they're like, Mike's walking out of the gym or something, and Jeff's standing there, and Mike's like, dude, what's up? He comes in to pound it. Jeff has a crowbar, and he just hits Mike Van Wyck in the knees.
And so one day, Jeff was waiting for him outside of the gym.
Okay. I've seen enough of that. Guys, whether you like Mike Israetel or hate him, I personally love both these guys, right? Mike Israetel is funny. That's him being funny. That is his sarcastic sense of humor. Come on. Mike did not really mean that was something that's going to happen, right? So here's the take home from this video. I just want to put this to bed. Here's my opinion. Now that I've seen that footage, we still don't know what was said. We know the hey Mike thing, but there was other things exchanged. We don't know what's going on. They're in the same gym. But Mike Van Wyck, again, I state this with the utmost passion. That man should be shunned from the industry until he gets help. He apologizes and repents for what he did. There is no reason to roid rage out and assault somebody in the gym because they talked about being in shape and not being a weak science-based trainer. This is all crazy. So with that being said, man, I just want to clarify what I said. I really do. There is never, and all the comments, I'm unsubscribing because you condone violence. When did I ever? I simply went over some scenarios and made jokes as this was playing out. I have never condoned assault. I have never blamed Jeff. Ever. We were just going into the actual situation. With that being said, I'll get to chat. We'll get on with our beautiful Sunday, and we'll put this topic to bed unless something else happens. So from P Daddy Slim, what up, Mark? What up, P Daddy? From Joe Cap, that's not how you choke slam. His WWE chances are done. You're right. That's more like, what is that move that Saboan guy does? The Bloodline guy, whatever. Hey, Mark, what's up, Justin? I couldn't agree more. I love it how the whole fitness community is milking this nonstop. Honestly, this video won't get much views. Here's why I'm doing it. Because my comment section was so polarized. Some people were saying Jeff deserved it. More people than I'd imagine. And some people were saying that I'm insensitive because Mike Van Wyck was wrong. I have stated all along he's wrong. But all I was stating is, even though he was wrong, there comes a time when you just don't attack, when you just don't confront, when you just step back and let things calm down. I understand there's much to calm down about. Jeff didn't say anything insightful. But once Mike said, oh, you're going to find this really funny later, I'd have been like, I'm just going to film my video and get the fuck out of here. Anyway, from the Straight Classroom, I made a video on this exact subject about the milking. Here's the thing. You're here. Oh, ACell Smash is here. There's a couple thousand people here right now live. This is what people want to see. Look, if I did all I want to do on my channel, all I would talk about is how to make youth athletes stronger. And basically, I just ramble on about nutrition and training and science, hydration. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is what people want to see. And I love talking about it. It's fun. People like drama. It is what it is. Dude, if we did what we want to do on YouTube, I guarantee you, Gregor would talk about the science of testosterone, and I'd be talking about other things. I wouldn't be talking about this. I'm just being real. But by talking about this, it allows me to get the views. So when I do talk about things, you notice that I always put the science stuff buried. I did a whole 20-minute presentation 3 days ago about why icing injuries is not a good thing. I go on about that now. I'll pull up the links. But the only reason people watched it is because it was after a segment about this bullshit. If people didn't want to see this, it'd be the best day of my life because my channel will get millions of views because I talk about dope shit. But when I took years and years and years and all I did was talk about topics, all I did was talk about how to make gains, how to potentiate things, what lift is best for what, I get 1,000 views. I'm doing these videos now. I'm getting 20, 40, 50,000 views a video. It wasn't the algorithm that said nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn about lifting anymore. I used to do training videos in the early 2010s. I'd get 50,000 views just doing curls. Nobody cares. You notice nobody's putting out training videos anymore because nobody watches them. I would love to do training videos again. I got a whole setup to do training videos. I got my own damn gym, but nobody watches them. I pray to God people give up on this drama shit. But you know what? To get the good information out, I have to do this. That's what it's like. But people want to see this. I'll give my opinion as an IFBB pro. But nobody gives a fuck about training anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about diet anymore. Mike Rashid, my business partner, his Squat Every Day program, 1 million views a video. If he did that now, he'd get like maybe 20K. That's the fucking bottom line. Nobody gives a fuck about training and diet on here anymore. It's all drama bullshit. So you want drama bullshit? I'll give you drama bullshit. It is what it is. I'm doing all this shit about diet, training, all this cool science. breaking down ingredients. I got an ingredient profile on polycosanol ready to go. I'm gonna put it up next week. Guess what? It won't even get 1,000 fucking views. Yet I do this bullshit. If you guys want fucking science, if you guys want diet, if you guys want training, start fucking watching it. Start fucking sharing it. Bottom line is nobody cares. All the shit, even the news stuff, even the news guys cover the drama. You want to know why? Because that's what fucking gets clicks. Because for us to educate you on other things, we have to draw you in. The algorithm doesn't care about the science of polycosanol. I can do this. I literally am starting filming a news show for a news station next week. The internet would not care. All they care about is this drama bullshit. That's all the algorithm wants because that's all you click on. But if I do a video about ketogenic diets and its implication in cancer treatment, nobody fucking cares. So you tell me. But I do hide the good topics all the time, every day. I hide an actual educational topic behind a title like this bullshit right here, The Truth Unveiled. I'd rather just put polycosanol, why you should fucking take it. But nobody would watch it. I would. It is what it is, dude. From Tom Ford, winter clash and pump and grind. Clashing about, so right now we have Ambrosia Kinetic. That's what I'd recommend. Give us about 2 to 3 weeks. Yes, my man, I am correct. And you did a video on the milking of this topic because you knew you'd get views talking about a video milking topics when in fact you're doing the same thing, talking about everybody milking the topic. You're the problem and so am I. We are the fucking problem because we're following what the market wants. And the market wants the fucking bullshit drama. It is what it is. I wish we go back to 2012, 2013, when I could do fucking real content, when I could do real lifting, real training, real fucking grind bullshit, and people would like it. But right now, nobody cares. YouTube is all drama now. It used to be a little bit of drama. Now it's all drama, no content. Nothing makes someone look worse than a bully like Joey Sachs and Bully Boy. Joey Sachs pulled a knife on that, but how many views did it get? How many of you guys think that was staged? How many? I literally think motherfuckers are staging shit right now. People want the gossip, yeah? If you want to do real content, I do. I'll give you the YouTube channel for it. youtube.com/@lowbliner.tv. I started a new channel for it. I actually put my segments from this show here too. youtube.com/@lowbliner.tv. So much content. I can read you over what I've been doing on there, dude. It's dope. It's some dope ass content. Really dope. I'll pull it up right now. Boom. Okay, here we go. Dude, like I've been bombing content for years, but you guys don't see it because the algorithm doesn't push it out. The algorithm just doesn't care. So, I mean, here, let me share this screen with you guys. So check it out. Let me just share this tab. Boom, boom. Okay, check it out. So we got one, the truth about cholesterol and whey protein, 199 views. People used to ask that question all the time. Is roid rage real? Good science-based video, right? Creatine is more better, actually citing research. We got a video on D-Bol, literally a video on D-Bol. We got, I mean, you look at that. Everything you know about the ketogenic diet. I mean, Dorian Yates would never do leg press if he had this. Mike Israel tells science is wrong. Why best bodybuilders train differently. 43 sets per week for more gains based on a science. Plant protein is inferior based on the science. If you want it, it's friggin' there. I put it out all the time, but nobody watches it. So what do you want me to do? I'm still putting it out. You're just not watching it. Like, this video is going to get tens of thousands of views. Yet the videos I do that really educate, nobody watches. I'll keep doing them. Like you said it, right? Where was that fucking comment? If you want to do real content, do real content. I do every fucking day. Watch it. This is to bring more people in so I can get more of that good content out. Once Jack 3D got banned, this all went downhill. Amen, my brother. Yeah, people need to stop focusing on everyone is going to forget about the drama in a couple months. They do, but then there's just more new drama. And if there isn't more new drama, people will make that shit up. Dude, who's to say that Joey Stacks big boy knife pull thing, who's to say they didn't plan that for internet views? How do we know? That's how they make their money. They're influencers. They influence. They need the views. Who's to say that wasn't all contrived? I don't know. Anyway, guys, one more time, tigerfitness.com. Last 6 hours to save. Go there now. Halloween sale, 15% off. You also got this shirt for free. Double rewards points. Yeah, I was on Timcast, so I've been on there 3 times. In 2 weeks, I will be on the Elijah Schaefer Slightly Offensive show. I'll also be on the Luke Rudkowski show. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your Sunday. I will see you tomorrow live. Have a great, blessed week. Happy Halloween from tigerfitness.com. But Mark, it's not even Halloween yet. That's right. We want you to be able to wear this shirt on Halloween day. So here's what we got for you. 15% off top brands. This amazing, exclusive Halloween Tiger Fitness shirt. Free with orders over $125 plus double rewards points. Go now, tigerfitness.com. Happy Halloween, everyone.